Good morning, children. So, in the last lecture, as we have completed chapter number 2 along with the worksheets, I hope that all are completing your notes. Okay, if you have any of the doubts regarding any of the PDF file or any of the topic related any doubts, you can contact me from evening uh, 5 to 7. It is a timing for you to call and contact me. Otherwise, other than that, you can uh, put up a WhatsApp message other than these timings. Other than 5 or 7, if you still if you still have any doubts or like that, you can WhatsApp me on my number. I'll be replying you for that. Okay. Or if you want to call me, you have to call me in between 5 to 7. You can call me at any times within this hours. So I hope that you have understood chapter number 2 and what all things you have to complete, how you have to complete. So is it clear? Okay, so I hope you are all clear with the chapter number 2. So for today's topic, we are moving on forward for the term 1 chapters, that is chapter number 3 and 4. We are having two syllabus, two chapters in this term 1 syllabus, that is chapter 3 and 4. Today we will start chapter number 3, which is rocks and minerals. It is quite an interesting chapter for us. So I want every children or every student, while I explain, I need you all to keep your textbooks with you, and I will be making you understand regarding the topics what we are going to learn, and we are going to learn in this chapter about rocks and minerals. There are we are going to see about 3 topics in this chapter. That is, one is rocks. What are rocks? How rocks are formed? How many types of rocks are there? And secondly, we are going to see about minerals. What is mineral? How the minerals are formed? How many types of minerals are there? And thirdly, we are going to see about the conservation of coal and petroleum. How coal and petroleum, it is also mineral, and how these can be conserved. How can this petrol and coal be saved? So these things, these are the 3 topics that we are going to discuss in this chapter. So first of all, to start with, let us get an idea of, let us get into what are rocks. So do you have any idea regarding what is a rock? Yeah, I think so. You might have learned in science also. You might have run this chapter. Okay, you might have gone through this chapter. So some of them might be having, you may have some of the idea of what is a rock and what is a mineral. Okay, you might have learned in science also. I think so. You are having in this science subject. So you might be well with some of the points regarding the types of rocks and what do you mean by rocks, how they are formed, and minerals also. Okay, so this SS will also help you to understand more about the concepts about the rocks as well as the minerals. Okay, so first topic is for rocks. Okay, so let's get into let's understand what is this rock mean. What does this rock mean? How these rocks are formed? So rock is, we can find out everywhere on the earth. It is the entire earth surrounding is filled with rocks only. Means we can say the forms of as we can say land, then seas, mountains, all these things are formed by rocks only. Okay, without rocks we cannot imagine about a land, because it needs a stable, needs a firm land, na? If how otherwise how can we say that it is a land? Because land is little stronger, that's why we stand on it. Okay, so land is meant to be stronger, so we cannot imagine a land without rock. Rock is a must thing. So land is formed by rocks. Seas or oceans, yeah, when you get deeper into the seas, we can find rocks over there, because without rocks this oceans or seas is also not formed. And also regarding mountains, if we say, these mountains are also do have these rocks on it, because without rocks these mountains cannot be, we cannot imagine about the mountains. Mountains, grows and grows and up with the form of a rock only. It one rock, then it grows up to other rock, then it grows again up to other rock. So these rocks only gives the build-up of that mountain. So we cannot imagine a mountain without rock. We cannot imagine the land without rock. We cannot imagine the seas or oceans without rock. So that is what rock means. So how these rocks are formed? They are formed with certain minerals on it. Minerals is only the element in which these rocks are formed. Without these minerals, these rocks cannot be formed. Okay, and that is the second point. And what is the third point? The formation of rock. How these rocks are formed. There are certain amount of there are different kinds of rocks. So how this, but by the formation of that rocks, the different formation of the rock are different. Different rocks have different style of formation. So these are divided into three forms. What are they? One is igneous rock, okay. One is metamorphic rock, okay, and the other is sedimentary rock. So there are three kinds of rocks. Why they are divided into three? Because the formation is different. How their formation of that rock, those rocks are different. Means suppose we can say, if igneous rocks we take, igneous rocks have their own kind of formation, and sedimentary rocks, their formation kind is different, and metamorphic rocks, their formation kind is different. So we these are the one we can say it's an outline of a rock, how the rocks are formed. See, rocks, first of all, rocks are made of minerals, okay, and minerals as they are made of minerals, according to the formations they have been divided into three. First is igneous rock, second is sedimentary rock, third is metamorphic rock. So these are the three kinds of rock, and we are going to see first of all about what are igneous rocks, how they are formed, how many types of igneous rocks are there, and sedimentary rock. What is sedimentary rock, how it is formed, how many types of sedimentary rocks are there, and we are going to see about the metamorphic rock, how these metamorphic rocks are formed, how it is, how many kinds of metamorphic rocks are there. So these are the things we are going to see in this chapter. So it is quite an interesting one, right? So I hope that you are getting that interest of knowing what is a rock, how it is formed, how many types are there, in which all kinds and which all variations these rocks have been useful. These are not that the rock is simply a kind of thing which is only to be kept or only it's to be seen. These rocks are also useful for us in many ways. In our lives, these rocks are also useful in many ways. So first let us understand about what are igneous rocks. First of all, as I have said, what is a rock? A rock is formed of certain minerals, okay, and these minerals, according to these minerals, they have different kind of formation. Means according to the formation of different formation of rocks, they have been divided into how many types? Three types. The first we have seen about, first what is the name? Igneous rocks. Second is sedimentary rocks. Third is metamorphic rocks. So these are the three kinds of rocks that we are going to see in the rock first topic, that is rock. Okay, so three kinds of rock: igneous, sedimentary, metamorphic. So first let's get started with what are igneous rocks. Okay, so igneous rocks, for example, if I say, I will make you understand now what are, so these are the types. I hope you have understood. There are three types. Okay, so first one we are going to see about what are igneous rocks. Okay, so first topic is what? Igneous rocks. So what are igneous rocks? This for example, see, it has a connection with the volcano eruption, as we have seen in chapter number 1 also we have seen regarding volcano, how is erupted, and second chapter also we have seen regarding what is that volcano eruption, how does it takes place and all. Okay, so it has a kind of connection with the, see, this is the earth surface, right? This is the earth surface. Okay, this is the earth surface. Okay, and this is the inner side of the earth, and this is the outer side of the earth. Okay. So what is this igneous rocks? How these are formed? Let's see. See, as we know that inside the earth there are hot magma. Okay, there are hot molten magma. Okay, so as when it comes out of the earth's surface, when this there is a crack that happens when the volcano is erupted. It is been cracked like this into two parts. The earth surface is cracked into, yes, it's a two part. When the volcano is erupted, at that time what happens? First of all, inside it these are magma. Okay, there are magmas inside it which is very hot. They are very hot. Okay, this is known as hot magma. Okay, hot magma is inside this. Okay, and at a time what happens when the at the time volcano eruption, what it happens, this magma gets out of the surface of the earth. Okay, it gets due to the pressure inside the earth surface, because we know that there is very much heat inside the surface of the earth. So with that heat there is very much pressure inside the surface of the earth. So what happens, these magma start with that pressure, they start to go outside the surface of the earth. This is how it happens. Volcano is erupted, we can say. So due to this volcano eruption, this magma comes out of the earth surface, and it starts to move on the outer surface of the earth. So it is known as what? Lava. As we have seen, lava is the thing that comes out of the earth surface, or that is volcano. Volcano, we can say in the sense that when this magma comes out of the earth surface, it is turned into lava. So this hot lava comes out of the earth surface, and then what happens, as in the inside part of the earth, it is very much hot inside. So when it comes out of the earth, it is named as lava. Okay, and what happens, so as it is hotter inside, obviously in outer surface of the earth it is very cool. So when it comes out of the earth, the lava is then cooled down. Okay, what happens, it was inside this, then it was very hot. When it came outside, it became lava, and this lava then becomes very cooler. Due to cool air, this becomes cool, and due to that coolness of this lava, it forms into gradually or slowly it forms into rocks. Okay, it forms into rocks are formed. Means when this lava gets cooled down, it forms into rocks. Like this way, it becomes rocks. So these rocks are known as what? Igneous rocks. Okay, I hope you understood. So these are known as igneous rocks. This it takes the forms of rocks, and these rocks are formed by what? Molten magma. Means this magma starts to melt when it, as I have explained, when it comes out of the earth's surface, it starts to melt. Some of the rocks are there which starts to melt inside the earth's surface, but mostly in we can say in most of the part it comes out of the earth, and it becomes the molten magma, means the magma that is melted. Okay, so this magma gets out of the earth and it starts to melt and takes the form of a rock. Okay, so this is known as igneous rocks. So this is known as igneous rock. In this way, these igneous rocks are formed. Now let's see about certain kinds of igneous rocks. There are how many kinds? There are 4 kinds of igneous rocks. What are they? First is what? First is granite. We can say granite is a form of an igneous rock. Second is pumice. We have to pronounce it as pumice. P-U-M-I-C-E. It is pumice. Third is basalt. Okay, basalt. Fourth is obsidian. Okay, so these are the 4 kinds of igneous rocks. Okay, so first let us understand what is granite. It is kind of an igneous rock, okay. And what are the minerals, how this granite is formed? It is formed with three kinds of minerals. What are they? They are quartz, feldspar. They are formed by three minerals: quartz, feldspar and mica. These are the three minerals that are which helps that the granite to be formed. So granite is made of three kinds of minerals. What are they? Quartz, feldspar and mica. These are the three forms of minerals that are found in granite, okay. And they are having, so first let's get there are four kinds we have seen. First let's get understood about granite, okay. So its first thing we have seen is that they are formed of three minerals. What are they? They are formed of three minerals. What are they? They are quartz, then feldspar, and what is the third one? Mica. These are the three minerals present in granite, okay. And what is the second thing? They are having different, they are available in many colors. There are this granite is you can find in a color of pink or color of grey, okay, or even different depending how it is dependent. Its color is dependent only on the amount of feldspar present in granite. If the color is the color of this granite depends upon what? The amount of feldspar that is present in that granite, because feldspar is a mineral that is present in granite, right? I hope you are understanding. So this feldspar is a mineral, and if the feldspar is the amount of feldspar is more in this granite, then we can say the color changes. So feldspar is a main part. It is a main mineral. According to the amount of feldspar present in it, we can say that the color of this granite is formed. So okay, so again we can say what is a granite. See, igneous rock. Granite is a form of an igneous rock. It is formed by three minerals. What are they? Quartz, feldspar and mica. And they are available in many colors, that is grey, pink, etc. And these colors are formed by what? By the amount of feldspar present in it, okay. And these stones are what? They are very hard. This granite is very hard, and they are used for what? They are used for making what? Statues. Statues are being made by this granite. Buildings are being made with this granite, okay. So these things, and tiles also, we can say tiles are also made with the help of this granite. So we can say that this is a granite, okay. So we have understood regarding the granite, that is the first type of igneous rock, okay. So once again I would say igneous rock, okay. What are the four types? That is granite. One is what is the second one? Pumice. Third is basalt. Fourth is obsidian. So first we have understood about granite. What is granite? It is made up of three minerals, that is quartz, feldspar and mica. And the color of the granite is dependent on what? Amount of feldspar present on granite, okay. And we can say about granite is very hard in surface. The surface of granite rock is little hard, and it is used for what? It is used for making statues, buildings, as well as tiles can also be made, okay. And so these are the kind of characteristics of this granite rock, okay. I hope you understood regarding granite. Now let's understand about what is about the second type of igneous rock. What is that? Second type of igneous rock is pumice. So this is a kind of igneous rock, okay. it is kind of igneous rock. It is light in color. The color is, see, it is light in color. Color of pumice is very light colored. Okay, and it is light in color. And what is this second one? This pumice is, see, you can find here, this is the pumice rock. Okay, you can find certain holes, or you can say certain holes are you can found in this rock, or you can say pores. Pores means spots, we can say. How these spots are formed? Because certain amount of heat energy is trapped inside these holes, or air we can say. Air is trapped into these stones, and they tend to form holes on this rock. Okay, holes we can say. So as the air is present inside these holes, these stones tend to be lighter in weight. Okay, so it is light colored. Its color is really light, doesn't have dark color. And secondly, it is light in weight. The weight is very light in weight. Okay, light in weight. And what is the third? These stones are used by what? Doctors. Doctors are used with these stones. Doctors use these stones for what? For cleaning our teeth. For cleaning our teeth. So doctors use this stone because why? It is very light in weight, it is very light in color, and you can see the certain pores on the stones. So these pores are formed how? It absorbs the air inside, and this inside the holes, and these holes are formed. It traps the heat energy and air into this stones, and these pores are formed inside this on the surface of the stones. So it is very light in weight, and it is light colored. Okay, so what are this rock? This rock is very light in color. It is light in weight. Doctors use this for what? Cleaning our teeth. Okay, so this is the kind of interesting thing about doctors. Means which doctors? The dentist doctor. Okay, for rubbing or cleaning of our teeth, this dentist use this stone. Okay, so that is an interesting fact about this pumice stone. Okay, so I hope you have understood regarding two types of igneous rock. What is the first one we have seen? About granite, and second we have seen about pumice. So in this coming next lecture, we'll learn about two more type of rocks, and we will move on forward for the sedimentary rocks. Okay, so I hope you understood today's lecture. So tomorrow we'll be seeing about two kind of rocks, that is obsidian as well as basalt, and then we'll move on forward for the sedimentary rocks and the types of what is sedimentary rock, what are the types of sedimentary rock, and then we'll move on forward for the metamorphic rocks. How many types of metamorphic rocks are there? Then we'll be going for the second topic, that is minerals. Okay, so I hope you understood. Please read this portion, today's portion 2-3 times. I have just made you understand about the outline of the thing that we are of today's topic. Please read, and parents also help your children to read this portion, today's portion 2 to 3 times until you understand. If you have any doubt, you can put up a message or call me at any time. Okay, I hope you have understood this up to two types of the igneous rock. Up to this we have seen. Okay, so have fun with learning, do study really well, and be safe. So let's see you in the next lecture. Until then, bye.